So you have to add the few more jar files here. So what are the jar files you need to add here is ham crest jar files you need to add. So those ham crest jar files, what they will do, you can do assertions basically. Assertions purpose, we will use a ham crest jar files. So let's go and get them from Maven repository. So go to Maven repository, MVN repository. Just search ham crest. It's a ham crest. HAMCREST, ham crest you search. That dependency we add here. So these two are the ham crest. So ham crest and ham crest all. These two enough. So just go any one you take, not at all. Okay. So any one you take and add them. So any one you take, so add these two dependency, our dependency. So what is our XML file? Go to form.xml, under dependencies, add that one. The second one, go there, same. This is the breadcrumb, right? This is the breadcrumb. Click on this. So ham crest all. Take this. See, many people are using that 1000 something, right? So then automatically it will copy. So once you select, automatically it will copy. Control S you do. So then it will add that ham crest related all the libraries to your project, so that you can use all the ham crest related. So it's mainly for assertion purpose you can use ham crest. Okay. So that purpose I'm adding this. What is the purpose of this ham crest? So to add the assertions. So why we cannot use our, these they have a lot of extra assertions you have. That is the reason we are doing that. So let me show you that all what we are doing. So I'm doing a lot of other methods in this test case. So see, so many test methods I have written. Okay. So in the before method I am taking and after method I am taking. So para before class, after class, but I didn't take any. So after method, if you want, you can take it. Heroku app website. Heroku app website. So what are the different test cases we are automating here is a very important concept. Let's understand here. So in this, you have a sorted data tables, sortable data tables. Here I am getting a Java concepts widely here. Please understand. So I need to get this data, this table data. I need to get it. Particular row data, for example, I want to get the Frank due amount. How can you get it? Today $51. Tomorrow it may increase, right? Or you want a JSON due amount or a JSON email you want. How can you get that? There are some more rows added. There is no guarantee it will come in this row only. But how can you get that data, table data? So that is what I'm going to show you now. So there are different test cases I am adding. Please focus on these test cases, every test case. So one by one. See, this is just a before method. I'm just validating, opening the URL and then just sortable link. I'm just clicking on that. Okay. So the try catch block I used there. And first test method, handling the table. So what we are doing is wait for the data table page. When you click on that, it will go to data table, right? Here it is coming. So this heading, I am validating, waiting for that heading. So let me expand this. See, I'm waiting for that data table heading, div example H3. So this one, that one. What is that? This is the one. Okay. Second part, fetch all the columns. You need to fetch all the columns. The columns XPath, I'm writing this. Fetch all the columns. So this is the XPath. So every table has a table tag, remember that every table has a table tag. If you see, every table has a table tag. So can you see here? Table tag, table ID, table ID value, and th, tr, thead, tr, th is there. That's what I have written. It's like that you have many ths, right? These are all columns. These are all columns. Columns. All these columns I need to fetch. So for that I have written XPath. This is the one. So that XPath. Okay. Let me ping you also, but you will get that. Okay, you can easily write. You try practice writing. Okay, then it is going to be easy for you. See, one of 6 columns are there. See, till this table, thead, tr, th. This is how I drill down. If I give how many columns I'm getting, see, first one is last name. See, second one, first name. Third one, email, due amount, website, action. These are the columns. So this XPath represents the group of elements. How can you get a group of elements? Using find elements method. That find elements method I am using. Always these are fixed code. Anywhere you go, this is a fixed code. List web element column list equal to driver dot find elements by dot XPath. This one, all columns will come here. Next, and you can print the number of columns, the size if you want. And I'm iterating each column I'm printing. So iterate this using for each loop. Web element colon column list call dot get text. So we can get the text of that. Second, fetch all the rows in the table. So rows means what? Rows means these are the rows, right? TR, right? So number of T body inside, you have all the TRs. These are the TRs. Each TR is one row. I want to fetch that rows. So for that, you can see up through here. Table. I'm skipping the header, the columns. Table, T body, then TR. If you write a table, T body, TR, see table, T body. So let me show you. T body slash TR. If I write, how many you're getting? 4. Can you see here? 4 rows. This is the common XPath to get all the rows that I'm using to get all the rows. So you get all the rows. Again, same find elements method only. List web element rows list equal to driver dot find elements by dot XPath. The same XPath I have written now. So that you are getting them. Iterate all the rows for web element row list. So row dot get text. So you will get the each row text, the entire text. Each row means this entire text it will print. Each row text it will print row by row. So next. So iterate all the rows. Anyhow, I'm iterating all the rows. Rows list dot size, and I'm list web element column list. In the each row you have multiple columns, right? Driver dot find elements by dot XPath. So this XPath all columns I'm fetching. TR1 TD. TD means again the columns you will get. Then that columns. So ith row, jth column cell data. So I have created a get cell data method. See here. Get cell data, private string get cell data. This method is returning a string type. This is the method very important. You have to give this answer how you can handle dynamically changing elements. You are passing for this method row count and column count. You pass, okay, which row, which column, cell data you want. So you pass that row count and column count for this method. So automatically you write the XPath. We have written XPath string data equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath. Main XPath is you are parameterizing the XPath. This is the word you need to use. We need to parameterize the XPath with the rows and columns. So I have given in this kind of XPath parameterization in the link examples, that is the tables in the IMDb tables. Same I am doing here. So table tr, I am giving the row count. How you can parameterize it? Tr square bracket double quotes plus row plus double quotes slash d double quotes plus column plus. So get the text. So this row and this column place, I'm getting the text. That text I'm returning. So this is what happening. See, the same method I am calling here. The same method I'm calling here. Get table cell data, second row, third column. Third row, fourth column. I'm getting that. So here I'm iterating that. You don't need again get a table cell data. You use loop inside. See, for loop inside, you're getting all the columns. Columns inside, you're getting the data. The inner for loop. So I comma j. So I whatever the I you are giving, the I value and j value. So this is the inner for loops I told you. So the data you will get. So this is why I am keep on asking how you can iterate the data. And one more important, sort due column in ascending order. You need to sort that. How can you sort that? You get all of them and sort it. So that is all, again, Java collections will come into picture here. So this is the one method, another important method. Without helpful markup, descending, you do the descending order. So that is another method I have written. And another method, without helpful markup, email ascending. We are doing only email ascending. Email you put in the ascending order. Only emails you need to get, you need to put in the ascending order. So this is all how we can do some match, the ham crest matchers I'm using. The matching purpose you're using. But let's do first how you can sort in ascending order. So see that. First, you identify and click on this table dues, right? Table 2, the second table I'm going. Okay, second table, this one. Second table, table 2. So then t head dot dues. Dot means tag name dot class value, right? Tag name dot class value you're using. So that your dues one you're sorting. This one you're sorting in ascending order. If you click on that, see it will sort. Is it sorted or not? So that you need to find out whether it is sorted or not. So that I'm finding out. List web element, all the dues you get into first to list. Driver dot find elements by dot CSS selector t body dot dues. This will give you all the dues related. See, this is the one we are using. Even you can write XPath also. Even you can write a XPath also. See, 1 to 4 dues it is given. All the dues only it will give. See, td dot class dues also you can write. Td dot dues also you can write. So t body dot dues you are writing. That is also fine. Or td dot dues also you can write. So this is how you can write a CSS relative XPath, or you write a XPath also. CSS relative you can write, or XPath you can write. Any one, whichever is compatible for you, write it. So to get all the dues. Then list double. Can you see here? Double is a wrapper class. Due value is equal to new linked list. Double. So for web element, this dues list equal dues list. I'm adding all these values to this collection. Dues values dot add double dot parse double. What this parse double will do? String data element dot get text dot replace dollar with the empty. So we don't want dollar, right? That's why I'm replacing. So with no empty, and that I am converting into double data. That converted double data, string data into double value, I'm adding to this collection. So then for int I counter equal to 0, counter less than this due values list dot size -1 counter plus plus. So this is all no, this is a ham crest one asset that due values dot get the counter is less than or equal to due values dot get counter plus 1. So see the no comparison. The first value is less than the second value. That's what the main comparison. How you can check, is it in ascending order or not? It's the line will help you. So these are all methods, ready-made methods in the ham crest. This is and asset that these are methods in the ham crest. See, I imported ham crest classes. See, can you see a static import? Static arg ham crest core matchers asset that also I so static import, and then less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. How we are doing these, all this, these are all the static methods. That's why we are using that. That is available in the ham crest library. So this is how you can, how do you know it is sorted in ascending order? So first get all of them, then iterate. The first value is less than second value. How we can get the collection value? So collection dot get counter. So E is less than or equal to due values dot get counter plus 1. Second one, right? Counter plus 1 means second element. So that's how we can find out whether it is in ascending order sorted or not. This logic is a very, very important for you guys. Okay. So you descending order, same logic, right? Again, same logic, right? Same logic we are writing. So you get the dues, and then you are using is greater than or equal to. The first value is greater than second value, right? Greater than or equal to is the second value. That means first highest value will be there. Then the next value will be, so that the descending order means that is the one, highest to lowest. So this is how you can know, check that whether it is in the descending order or not. And another one, emails. Emails is alphabetical order. They ascend in ascending order or not. You're getting same. So you click on the first. You have to click on that column, right? You click on that column, email column. So you click on that, then get all the emails. So first, if you click only, you will come to know whether it is sorted or not. See, this is sorted. That this column I am clicking here. This is the one. Clicking on the email column. So let me write that also. Click on email column for sorting. So that address is this one. If you want, you can write your text path also. It's up to you. Then after sorting, you get all of them into collection. List web element, emails equal to driver dot find elements by dot CSS selector. The same all emails you get it. So this is the emails value. See, all emails you will get it. The first table, basically table 1 means first table, hash table value, right? ID value. Then T body, TR, TD, nth child of type 3. That means third column. So all 4 you will get that. So I'm getting into collection. Then for loop. Use the for loop int counter equal to 0, counter less than emails dot size -1, counter plus. So I said that emails dot get of counter dot get text. You are getting the text dot compare to emails dot get counter plus 1 dot get text is less than 0, the first one. So that's how we can compare both are in no ascending order or not. So this is a very, very important program. So handling the tables and the different sorting based on the columns, whether they are sorted or not, how you can assert that. This is the code you need to write. Hamcrest you have to use. Hamcrest dependency is very, very important here. Without Hamcrest, you have to write a lot of code that you can avoid with this Hamcrest library methods. Okay, make sure you add the Hamcrest methods. So let's go and now run this program, handling the tables. Let me add. So do we have a browser? Yes. So I'll go to Actions TestNG. Class TestNG programs, handling tables. Okay, so let's run the finally. So Maven build, clean install at a time. So it will first clean and then do run. So now we are familiar with all the methods of this. Please try to understand the code because this is a very, very important and several times asked this question in the interviews. How can you handle so web tables? So dynamically web tables. So don't give up. So understand and try to write the program. See all the these. All the methods are successfully ran. 4 methods, 4 are successfully ran. Right? So that's how we can create these methods. Very useful. Yeah. That's it. No, this handling the tables. We covered handling the tables also. Very good program.